How does the festival deal with student matinees when there is restlessness, rowdiness in the audience? Do you just live it through, or do you make sure the teachers have a little talk beforehand?
They send ushers in. If it's a problem, they send ushers in to actually like sit on the stairs or stand, so that they're actually among them,
right.
Just to give them an idea that actually somebody is watching you,
right?
And we know it's you.
And I'm of the era where I remember the stories of pennies being thrown on stage during the blackout.
Yeah.
Never happened. No, it happened once, I believe, in the 1 year that I was here.
Yeah.
How often would that be, and how would you deal with that? This is in the blackout between scenes, students picking up pennies and
yes.
at the stage.
Now, at that time, we used to do post-show chats, like somebody would come out at the end to talk to the kids. They could ask questions and stuff like that. We don't do that anymore, but certainly for that King Lear, we did, and there were those kinds of things that happened, and they were admonished usually by the actors who came out, just because it's so dangerous.
And so in the blackouts, did actors walk around like this?
Well, it's just, yeah. And the other thing that used to appear on the stage were paper clips, because you can use it.
Oh, with an elastic.
With an elastic, send a paper clip. That like that's mean. I'm trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just stupid, it's dangerous. To go back to Bill Hutt and stopping the show, in 1972, there was the Summit Hockey Series between Canada and Russia. And we were doing a student matinee of King Lear. And the audience and the company, all of us, we really wanted to know what was happening in the hockey game. The kids were quite restless. So at the end of the big storm scene, just as he was leaving, Bill stopped and he said, "Henderson has scored, Canada wins." And then he left the stage. And Teddy Atienza, who was playing the fool, and Butch Blake, who was playing Kent, went after him. And I was left alone in a room with 2,200 screaming adolescents, like the noise of a rock concert. And this is the first show that I've stage managed. So there is nothing in my experience, and I'm pretty sure there's nothing in any stage management manual that will tell you what you're supposed to do when your leading man announces the hockey score from the stage. So we waited. It seemed like forever listening to the noise. Maybe it was 10 or 15 seconds. Then the general consensus on the headset was just get on with it and see what happens. So I cued on the next actors, House Thomas and Barry McGregor. The kids were silent. They were attentive for the rest of the afternoon. And they gave Bill Hutt a standing ovation at the end. And on the 25th anniversary of that game, they reissued Paul Henderson's hockey jersey in a limited edition of 2,500. And when Bill Hutt died, some of his things came to the archive, including a Paul Henderson hockey jersey signed "Best Wishes, William Hutt," from Paul Henderson. So even Paul Henderson has heard the hockey story.
Wow.
But that was unbelievable. I remember just thinking, oh my God, what have you done? And it was after that David William sent a telegram to the management that said, confirm or deny hockey score.
So that was after the storm scene?
Yes.
So how did Bill Hutt must have heard of the goal before the storm scene.
Yes.
Went on, performed the storm scene.
And then thought, have I got something for you when I'm on my way off? I'm sure he must have been thinking about it.
Ever the dramatician.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.